This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good morning, Ayodeji Babatunde. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful morning?
Thank you. I'm doing very fantastic.
That's wonderful. What part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. Um, yes, I'm in Lekki part of Lagos. So
That's
it's an island in Lagos.
That's wonderful. Well, do tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history.
Okay, I would say it's my networking talent because that's actually the bedrock of where we are right now. It was through networking. I got noted about LinkedIn Local, and then from LinkedIn Local, planning LinkedIn Local, I then got connected with you. So what he was networking, that's what I would say.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? I mean, hashtag LinkedIn local. It's amazing what's happening via LinkedIn. That network is overflowing with great connections, great people, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I think they're doing fantastic, and the unity, the connection you have all over the world, being a global community, it's actually incredible
It
to
is.
know that beyond the profiles, you actually have people that I want to connect. I want to know you behind your LinkedIn profile. It's amazing.
It is amazing. So now to be a connector, it means that most of the time you're a very curious person as well. Who did you learn that from? And even the networking, the community aspect of life, who did you learn that from?
Okay, I would say that the kind of network I have um, exposed myself to, and which was deliberate in 2016 when I was trying to figure out where my career path was going, and I was confused. I was in one of the dark days, in my career, and I didn't know what direction to go. Then I decided to, first of all, open myself up to the opportunities and um, also deliberately make contacts that would push me forward or help me give me sense of direction. So I started networking and I started going to a networking events, putting myself out there. Sometimes I can be shy, but I decided to develop the skills myself and and then the people around me. So exposing myself to a new circle helped me build the confidence because I knew that if I'm connecting with someone, I have to have value to offer to the person. So it helped me pay attention to myself and say, okay, so what are the weaknesses I have? What are the strengths I have? I can convert the weaknesses to strength. So along the line, making a deliberate effort to change my circle and to network and get out of my shell actually is what pushed me.
That's amazing. So, what do you bring to the table from a business perspective in a networking scenario?
Okay, first of all, before I try to push, what I do or my own personal um, value that I have to bring on the table, I try to get to know the person first of all. So I'm not just, I make sure that I'm not pushy and I'm not just trying to, push what I have to the next person. So I'm more concerned about meeting and knowing what the person is doing or who the person is, if we could be friends, if we could collaborate on some levels, what areas we could connect. So knowing this person or knowing certain things about a person gives me an understanding of how I can actually be a part of a person's life in one way, either through friends, either as a business partner, either volunteering at a project or connecting them with someone that can help them if I'm not in a position to. So I try to first of all get to know the person first. So for instance, if I meet you at a networking event, I'm just going to introduce myself as, hi, my name is Ayodeji. Good to meet you, and I would want to know more about you. So it's my quest for knowing people and seeing how I can position myself to help them, be part of their life journey. That is actually what drives me. So I would most likely listen to what you have to offer and how I can be a part of it. So before I offer my value or what I have to give, I want to hear where you want, my value would be, relevant in your situation.
That's great. Yeah, helping enough other people get what they want will then help you
Yeah,
get what you want. That's great. So
yeah.
when you do this and you find that person that's the right fit, what strength do you bring to the table for them?
Yes.
Yeah. So what's
I'm sorry, I didn't get the question.
it's okay. It's okay. It's my accent, my thick Caribbean
Okay.
accent. Yeah. So yeah, what then do you bring to the table as your strength?
Okay, so I have quite a number of strengths depending on which situation or the kind of person that I'm dealing with, right? But one core thing is that I love to help people. I always like to position myself to see how I can be there for people. So the certain strength that I have in is improvising. I'm fantastic at improvising, even when there are no enough resources. So even if I'm not, even if that particular space I find myself is not where my core strengths are, I can improvise to find a way to help a situation or a project or person that I'm dealing with. So that is my core strength, and that's what I always bring to the table.
That's
So I can't
wonderful.
really tell you that, yeah, I have this particular set of skills that I have can bring, depending on the situation.
Well, it sounds as though you're a strategist.
It depends on the situation. Yeah, I'm actually a business strategist, so I it kind of affects everything I do in life. So
Yeah,
I apply that same principle.
it's wonderful. So where can someone that's listening connect with you?
Okay, you can connect with me on LinkedIn, on my social media handles, on email, my phone number, and WhatsApp. Yes, it depends. But I'm more comfortable with LinkedIn.
It's wonderful. All right, Ayodeji, let's switch gears for a moment, my friend. Let me invite you now into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm blue Caribbean water. Ayodeji, what's your earliest
Okay.
childhood memory?
Hmm. Okay. Earliest childhood memory, I'd say. Okay, it was the time I think I was 10 or 9, I think. And I was trying to solve a math problem. I just got into a secondary school, which is high school. It was my first year. And I think it was about 9, 10, yeah, thereabout. And I was trying to solve a math problem. I was with it. And I remember when I was in primary school, which is the first level of education in Nigeria, I used to be the best in mathematics, and it was just incredible how much I could solve sums that
Why do you think this memory is so clear?
my
I think I'm losing you, Ayodeji. Our internet connection seems to be a bit low.
kids with. Oh, can you hear me now?
You're cutting out on me. Uh, is it that you're too far away from the Wi-Fi
Hello.
box? Hello?
Okay, is it better now?
It's getting better, yeah. Were you walking away from the Wi-Fi box?
No, I'm actually seated. I'm actually seated,
Yeah,
but I think that it's because I'm using a Bluetooth earpiece, so maybe my phone was a little far from me. So, but it's closer now.
okay. So yeah, tell me, if we why do you think that memory is so clear?
Because it taught me something. I was actually going thinking about it last night, and I remember why it's so clear. So I was solving the sum, and if, a neighbor was helping me, and another neighbor of mine was like, you don't worry, you say math is your best subject, but don't worry, when you go higher in your education, you realize that it's the worst subject. She said it was because the sums are still very easy. So, and I remember I told her, I said, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think I'm still going to be in love with maths. So, and I was just a kid, but I realized that that's an important part of me, that the minute I sense negative comments or pessimism, I build a wall against it and say, no, I'm not going to, that's not going to happen. There should be a way around it. It should be a way around it. And the reason it's so clear is because I think that most of my decisions in life have actually been governed by that, even as a kid.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And it got better because, I passed my maths all through. I never had an issue with it.
And now you're helping other people solve their problems.
Yeah, that comment would have inflicted fear in me. But I just, shut it down. No, that's not going to happen. I'll find a way around it.
Yeah, that's good. It sounds like the mind of a strategist. Like, I'll find a way around it. Yeah, let's come together and find a way around it. It's super cool. If we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Favorite song? I think it would be one of the Bastric, one of the Westlife songs. I think Queen of My Heart.
All right, my friend. All right. Well, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form, so it's yes or no. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready, Ayodeji?
Okay.
All right. Ayodeji, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to? Hit me yes or no.
No.
Are you married?
No, not.
Do you have children?
Nope.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No, I don't watch TV at all.
All right. What about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
I would say that's more than 8 hours a day, or maybe 8 hours a day.
All right. What about reading? How often do you read?
At least twice a week.
All right. If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents who you are, what would you say that is?
Okay. It's the desire of a thing is in its pursuit. That would be my statement.
Could you say that again, please?
The desire of a thing is in its pursuit. Desire something, you go for it.
Love it.
If you don't go for it, you don't love it. You don't desire it enough.
I love it.
You want it more. Yeah.
Well, this was such a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Okay, I would say that there's some certain things that I've realized in life that actually helps us keep moving. It's the people we have around us. And it's important to be deliberate about those people, how you choose those people. And I think that you will meet those kinds of people, different kinds of people in different aspects and different stages in your life. Just be deliberate about who you have around you. Yeah,
be deliberate about who you have around you. Ayodeji Babatunde, it's been a great pleasure. Thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome. My pleasure. A pleasure I treasure.
This segment has been brought to you by Amazel Enterprise.